Hi, Washington Township. I'm Julie Kazempel, your school board president. I would like to personally update you on the Washington Township Public Schools, the Roadback Plan that was established in the summer of 2020. On June 26, 2020, the state of New Jersey published the Roadback Restart and Recovery Plan for Education. This document, which included governor-mandated minimum standards, helped guide school districts in developing a plan in collaboration with community stakeholders to reopen schools in September 2020 in a way that best fit local needs. Our Board of Education, Administration, and staff, led by our Superintendent, Mr. Joe Bollendorf, developed and released our plan to the community August 7, 2020. During its review, the county commended our plan for its comprehensive components that prioritize the obvious need for safety protocols, yet focused on providing the best educational standards possible in a less than ideal environment. Balancing the requirements of the Department of Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention with the needs and requests from this community was nothing short of a Herculean effort for all involved. Throughout, the district has analyzed real-time COVID-19 data every day, monitored executive orders and CDC guidelines, and worked with our local Department of Health to determine when and how we can safely bring our children back into school 5 days per week, and that time is now. As of March 1st, we have increased the in-person instruction experience for our cohorts A and B by eliminating remote Wednesdays. This permits the students in each cohort to attend school in person every other Wednesday, respectively. This also allowed us to increase cohort C from 4 to 5 days of in-person instruction per week. All in-person instruction continues to follow the half-day instructional model because we cannot safely provide lunches due to the inability to socially distance our children when they are not wearing masks. Provided the COVID-19 case data continues to trend downward and the state executive orders as well as CDC guidelines remain the same, our plan is to collapse cohorts A and B into one cohort to attend 5 days per week starting April 12th. This date is dependent upon multiple factors, such as acquiring additional personal protective equipment, hiring additional staff, providing appropriate training for the staff, and formulating certain instructional resources. The state requires a remote option to remain in place for all of our families. Therefore, at the elementary level, we will need to add additional teaching staff who can focus solely on the remote learners there, while the rest of our teachers are serving the in-person students. Because we are combining in-person cohorts, we will no longer be able to maintain 6 feet of distance in all areas of our schools, which causes the need for additional PPE, such as plexiglass barriers and desk shields. We are confident that we will meet this goal by April 12th as we have the necessary wheels in motion. I would also like to update you on the district's current funding and the upcoming budget. This year's budget, 2020 to 2021, saw a loss of $1,365,005 from the previous year. We were awarded coronavirus relief funds in the amount of $387,227 for costs incurred through December 30th, associated with reopening the schools. We spent these funds on the following: cleaning supplies and sprayers, personal protective equipment, including masks, face shields, gowns, and gloves, plexiglass barriers and desk shields, iPads, hand sanitizer and wipes, covers for musical instruments, a poster printer and supplies for signage throughout the district, floor marking tape and cones for traffic flow, curtains for buses, thermometers, and filters. Additionally, we were awarded CARES Act funding in the amount of $495,981 that can be used for costs incurred between March 13, 2020 and September 30, 2022. We have spent and or obligated $233,031 of that CARES Act funding on the following: additional iPads, additional desk shields, additional hand sanitizer and wipes, additional PPE, additional thermometers, additional cleaning supplies, and additional internet hotspots. We have also applied for FEMA for reimbursement of costs that were incurred between March and August of 2020. Allowable expenses included PPE and cleaning supplies only. We are estimated that we will receive approximately $75,000, the maximum allotment available. Unfortunately, our 2021-2022 budget will see another loss of state funding of approximately $1.8 million. Our superintendent and business administrator are currently working with district administration and the board to plan for these cuts to our budget next year, while ensuring the quality of education and the safety of our staff and students. I would like to thank my fellow board members as well as district administration and staff for working tirelessly to reinvent our entire educational program while keeping the health of our community the main priority. In particular, we are thankful for the flexibility and ingenuity of our teaching staff, which has gone above and beyond to make these educational and social-emotional transitions successful. The hours you have spent taking care of our Washington Township Public Schools family, often at the expense of your own family, is not just recognized, but appreciated and applauded. Thank you to all of Washington Township for your support, your suggestions, your cooperation, and your trust. Thank you.